Welcome back for your tarot reading and prophecies for today. And also thank you so much for liking, commenting and subscribing to this channel so that you can be able to receive more messages and readings that will help your day-to-day life. I also appreciate you guys for the chances and opportunities that you're giving me, and also thank you because you're coming back. It's not by chance, it's actually by your own decisions. You are the master of your own decisions, and you made a decision to be here today, and I'm glad that you're choosing to be with me. Thank you so much, guys, and let's go into our reading for today. Guys, we're still in an emotional month, very emotional month. All right. So the first information or the first reading is develop a sign of purpose. All right. So in as much as you're in your emotions so much, you're in a relationship, you're taking care of someone, and blah blah blah, you need to have a purpose. All right. So develop a sign for your purpose. By this, you're just being requested to focus also on your work. Don't be focused too much on your emotions that you forget your workspace requires you or needs you. All right. So you might also need to at this point go back to that space or that page that you wrote down your dreams, your purpose, your goals, all right, and refresh your mind. Right now, you're so plugged up on your emotions that you're starting to forget some part of that project you were supposed to be doing. You're forgetting or taking too much space on your emotions that you're not giving so much time to your work, to your projects, to your goals, your plan, to your purpose. All right, yeah. So you're also in the midst of a sign that something is ascending. All right, something is ending. Sorry, something is ending. So all energies, all emotions, all plans, all activities, all life and lifestyle, all things in your lives are just ending. All right, so this new beginning and this new change, this transformation time, this mutation time requires a lot from you. All right, but it's not too much pressure that you're forgetting to enjoy yourself or have fun. That you're not forgetting, that you're forgetting your work. All right, but it's just taking so much on one side, on more of your feminine side than on your masculine side. All right, and you need to balance that back up. All right, or else you'll forget your work and focus on your emotions, and that will mess you up. But this time Scorpios will learn better. All right, so in as much as you're also in your emotional space, you're also focusing on your work, you're also focusing on your masculine side, so that you do not mess things up. You're balancing a lot of things so that you do not get to learn the same lesson twice. All right, you're actually much more cautious right now with your emotions, with your work, with your future, with your goals, with your purpose, that you do not forget yourself, that you do not lose yourself in the process, that you do not learn your lesson twice, that you do not learn another lesson that will be too harsh to come from. All right. Okay, so you're also in your yin and yang is the energy. This is the emotional energy. Yin and yang is feminine and masculine energy balancing. All right. So this means that in as much as your emotions are also taking charge, you're also putting yourself back out there to put your workspace in order, to put your masculine side in a space and a state of consistency and work. I know consistency right now for us at work is not easy. You are learning to balance and put out time for your workspace. All right, in as much as your emotions are taking over, you're also learning to put your workspace in order so that you do not lose yourself in your emotions and forget that your purpose on earth still exists, your goals still exist, your dreams still exist. All right, yeah. So this change will affect your life, but mostly positively. Remember, for quite a while we've been mostly in our masculine energy. We've been mostly in this workspace, in these projects, in these goals, in these dreams, in this work. All right, and it's taken over. So the universe is actually doing this so that you can balance. You can balance your emotions and you can balance your work, but also at the same time reminding you to take care of yourself. All right, reminding you to take care of your health, reminding you to take care of your emotions, reminding you to take care of your well-being, reminding you to take care of things around you and the people around you. All right, and this balance is needed. Okay, it's so much required as a normalcy of the universe balancing things out. So this is Libra energy balancing. All right, so past must be left behind. All right, so you'll receive an offer that seems too good to be true, but you're also being asked to not make a choice quickly. All right, don't be fast in your decision. Don't speed up on your decisions. All right, you'd rather even just postpone it, all right, than receive this project or this idea or this offer that comes in that is too good to be true. Make a decision immediately and it affects you. No, you're also being asked to do the same with your finances right now. Your finances are not so good right now, all right? So you're being asked to stop any financial decision right now, okay? You'd rather postpone it, okay? Because your finances are not such in a good checkpoint that at this time when you spend more, you're going to be in a much worse decision. Much worse space, all right? Much worse situation that you'll not be able to come out of, all right? So you'd rather limit your spending, all right, and keep these finances so that they assist you through this time. You don't know how long you're going to need to be out of this scarcity mindset, all right? Because this is what the universe is asking you. Stop being in a scarcity mindset. Stop being in a scarcity negative energy, all right? And to be honest, this is not something you can just wake up one day and decide that you're going to get out of unless you've worked through it. Unless this is just a decision you finally made, that I don't want to be in a scarcity center. I don't want to be in a scarcity mindset. I don't want to be in a negative energy financially, all right? Emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. Every part of your life, you need to think of abundance. You need to put abundance. And right now, you have an opportunity when you wake up in the morning, say a prayer, you have an opportunity to do that project in the morning so that during the day you have time to also be able to do other things, all right? To focus on your emotions, to focus on other work, to focus on other projects, and you're going to be able to do it all today, okay? You've already learned a few itsy bitsy things that can help you balance to be in this Libra energy, all right? And it's going to help you a whole lot more today, okay? So you're going to have time for your work, you're going to have time for your emotions, you're going to have time for people, you're going to have time for places, but you're also not forgetting yourself. You're also taking care of yourself, you're also taking care of your emotions, you're also taking care of what you desire, what you purposefully desire, all right? What your purpose is, okay? You'd rather just postpone, all right? So your answers are actually soon to be revealed, okay? Not immediately, but you're going to receive answers to so many questions you already have in your head. But before I read your lucky number and your lucky color for today, I don't know why I'm having a hard time speaking, but we're gonna do it anyway, all right? So excuse me when you hear me saying some words that are just not in the right way. Let's keep moving, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, and share if you love my videos, if you love this content, if you love the revelations coming in and the prophecies coming in to be able to assist you in your day-to-day activities. And this is for today. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll just keep moving, all right? So your lucky numbers for today are 83 and 10. 83 and 10. 83 and 10. So if you're able to use these numbers wherever, however, take advantage, all right? Use them wisely, use them, maximize this opportunity for today, all right? So 83 and 10. Your lucky color for today is orange. So orange being your lucky color, this is a creativity kind of energy, all right? This is specifying more to your workspace, all right? Because you have to go back to balance these two. You can't be more on your color. Red was yesterday, and this was love and emotions and all that yesterday, all right? But today you're being brought back to your workspace, to your creativity space, to remind you that you left your work yesterday. You were focused so much on your emotions yesterday that today you need to go back to work, to your workspace, all right, to your projects, all right, so that you balance these two energies out, all right? Also in the comment section, where the in the chakras of the body, the 7 chakras, all right, if you know, write to me in the comment section where this orange color is in the 7 chakras, all right? And I'd really appreciate your comments, all right, and your support and assistance through these videos, okay? And it also be a sign of reminding you just where these chakras are, okay? So the advantage of them is there's consistency that will be challenging in the following days, especially in your work. I know we're still being put out in this energy of balancing. I know it's not going to be easy, it's going to be challenging, because emotionally, let's be honest, your heart, our hearts take the most power, have the most power, all right? It's easier to attract an emotion than it is easier to think. Let's be realistic, all right? So right now, you're actually being asked to more go back to your mindset, to your work space, excuse me, and back to your this purpose, all right, back to this goal. And this is not going to be easy, because your heart is beating more than now than any other time, because your emotions are so high, they are running all over the place, all right? So thinking when your heart is also beating for this person is kind of a challenge, a little bit of a challenge, but you're being asked to try so much, try so hard, so that you balance your workspace, so that you go back to your workspace, so that you go back to your work. Do not forget to balance, because we already learned a very good lesson last time, Scorpios. We are not doing this anymore. However much this heart is too powerful for our minds, we are going to work. However hard it's going to be, we are going to have to work. So you need to have to know how to balance these two, and not fail on one or the other at this time and at this point, or lose yourself on one and forget the other. Okay, that's just it. So take advantage of this time. It will be challenging, but you need to be consistent. You need to be consistent, all right? So don't worry, this won't last long. Oh, thank God for grace. Because when your emotions start and they take too much of your time, you get to make the wrong decisions, you get to do the wrong things, you do not get to focus on your work, you do not get to focus on yourself. You focus so much on this other energy, focus so much on these things that you could do with this energy, that you forget yourself, you forget your work. I've been an individual that went too far in this love life, in this relationship, all right, that I left my job, I left my work. I felt like this was everything, all right? I put too much energy and too much emotions into it. I let go of everything. So don't be like me. That was a hard lesson I had learned, all right? But I was able to go back to the same job, and they accepted me back because I was a very good employee, and that was a very positive thing for me. And I thank God for that grace, all right? But do not do the same, all right? Try so hard not to be in the same energy, to the same space. When your heart beats so fast, when the energy is your heart space, you can do things and not think, all right? Or maybe even if you're thinking, it's the capacity is like this and your heart is like, you understand? So you might just make the wrong decision at the wrong time for the wrong thing. We've seen a lot of people, a lot of individuals that have done things for love that they are not so proud of, okay? So don't be one of us, okay? Or if you've already learned your lesson, then thank God. You're good. You know that right now, in as much as there's love, you also need to focus on your work. You also need to take care of your future, because you don't know where this love is going. You don't know if it's going to leave you in the middle of the road and you're going to have to go back to square one and start over, and that won't be nice. That won't be very nice, all right? So balance. Try and be as consistent as possible. This is not going to last long. That's the good thing that the universe is telling us, all right? So don't worry. You also need to focus your mind a little more than you used to be, but it will be worth it, okay? I know we are not 100% sure on our emotions, all right? But your mind also needs you. You're not going to be able to do this easy, but if you're able to use these frequencies to help your mind space come back into, use this crown chakra frequency to be able to put your mind space in a better space when you're working, or to remind you to go back to work, remind you to go back to this purpose, remind you to go back to this goal, remind you to go back to these opportunities that you had placed for yourself or that are coming for you in your workspace, okay? So if you're able to use frequencies, that's awesome. If you're able to give yourself enough space to get away from this person and be able to work, that's awesome. But if you're under the same roof, I know it's going to be hard, but you have to do it, all right? You've learned your lesson, you have to do it. There's no better way, okay? So you need to focus. It will be hard, but you need to focus, okay? So emotionally, you'll find refuge. That's just normal right now. So a quick text or a phone call from someone or to someone would be very advisable right now, okay? So the planet is ready to sort family issues, it's time to realign. So whatever it is, family issues that you have, this unit, this time right now is a good time for you to be able to sort such things out. So if you're able to actually fix things out with your family, that right now would be awesome. But remember, let me just go a little further to some information I'd written earlier that would actually help with this time right now. Okay, so your essence is actually deep, magnetic, and incredibly intuitive right now. And lately that intuition has been clouded by distractions and emotional noise. All right, but it's time to clear that static, because the weight you're carrying is of outdated beliefs and expectations that no longer feel aligned with your essence right now. What I'm trying to say is, whatever family issues you had, you're resolving right now. You cannot go back to those expectations they had of you. You cannot go back to that essence that favored them and not you. That outdated belief, all right? You've grown way too much from that. You've started your own new traditions. You've started your own new life. You've started your own new way of doing things. You cannot let people's beliefs, people's opinions, as well as people's expectations to control you right now. You are the master of your own right now. Your own life right now depends on you. It's looking at you. What do you want to build for this future you want? What kind of lifestyle do you want? You're too grown for someone to actually now put their beliefs and expectations on you and expect them to work on you. You also are the master of your own life right now. That these new decisions, these new expectations you're putting on yourself will serve you and your future family. All right, your past family is your family. That's your family, fine, but you're starting your own new family right now. Whether it's a soul tribe, whether it's actually a physical family, you need to start your own traditions, start your own new thing, things that will work out more in your favor, things that will allow more with your purpose, with your goals, with your dreams, and not for others. For you're not living this life right now for other people. You're living this life right now for yourself. So new traditions, new expectations, new goals, new purposes, new whatever new you want to start. For this is for you and for your family, for your future. Something that will make you feel more like yourself, make you feel more like you're at peace, make you feel more like you're not in, someone else is not controlling your life. Someone else's opinions are not making you have a certain decision for something you want to do differently. Okay, yeah, so let me go back up. Actually, that's exactly following up on wherever I had stopped, and that's beautiful. So don't carry the weight of outdated beliefs and expectations that no longer feel aligned with your essence. Your essence is deep, magnetic, and incredible and incredibly intuitive right now. So lately that your intuition has been clouded by distractions and emotional noise, it's time to clear that static. All right, so the first obstacle to your abundance and flow lies in your energetic clarity. All right, you're tuned into everyone else's frequency except yours. So start focusing on your own frequency. What do you want to do? What do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? How do you want to feel? What do you want to do? What time do you want to go somewhere? What is it that you feel like? All right, start focusing on your own emotions and create new traditions for yourself, and not in the company of others that affect your own decisions or affect what you desire to do, or affect your opinion, affect your purpose, affect your plan, affect your goals. All right, you're still the master of your own goals. You're still the master of your own life. All right, so it's disempowering. Stop giving out your energy before giving it to yourself. So take care of yourself first before you're able to take care of others. All right, you can't pour from an empty cup. Journal, breathe, move in the moment, pray every morning. Make this your ritual. Do whatever you have to do in the morning. This will serve you. This will pour some energy into yourself. All right, so that when you're able to actually give out this energy, you have something to pour from. You've prayed, you've manifested, you've read a journal, you've written a journal, you've taken some time for yourself. Whatever it is you can do in the morning for yourself, all right, before giving it to others. Okay, so make this your ritual. Okay, so every morning. Okay, so in the Queen of Cups represents your protective spirit, your intuitive, your sensitivity. All right, you have an intuitive power right now. Okay, so listen to your intuitions. You're actually also very sensitive because your emotions are all out there. Okay, but protect your spirits, protect your energy, protect yourself, protect your emotions, protect you. Okay, and from doing this, you're going to be able to you're going to be able to be in a balanced energy, that you're going to be able to know where to pour from. You're going to have somewhere to pour from. All right, you've already done something for yourself, that at this point, if someone else asks you to do something for them, you have somewhere to pour from. You've loved yourself, you've taken care of yourself, you've manifested, you've prayed, you've journaled, you've done some videos in the morning, you've taken care of yourself at one point or another, that you're able to now be able to take care of someone else. So the Queen of Cups represents your protective spirit, your intuitive power, and your sensitivity. That's what I just said. So you've grown wiser, you've learned to protect yourself, and you're still learning to protect yourself, your emotional power, all right, but still learning to also be in love in your own terms. You're also learning to be in love in your own terms. So you're not giving too much anymore that you're forgetting yourself. You're not giving too much anymore that you are making wrong decisions that affect your life. You're also not giving too much love that you're affecting one place or one point of your life or the other, because of this love that you're just feeling like love is everything right now. All right, you're too grown for that. You've learned so many lessons from love. All right, you have grown wiser, you've learned to protect your energy, you've learned to protect your emotional power. Okay, so your effort has not been in vain, especially in work and in your emotions. Spiritual acceleration in your life. So spiritual acceleration emotionally, spiritual acceleration physically, psychologically, spiritually, and in every part of your life has been a great updo. All right, so you're in direct communication with the universe right now, whether you know it or not. So expect wealth and expect abundance soon in love and at work, because you've actually learned to balance both these energies, and you're still learning to balance both these energies. I know it's not easy, it's challenging, but you're being able to do it. Okay, and this is going to bring in a lot of balance, a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth in your work as well as in your love life. Okay, so new beginning in love if you're not in love already. So confessions that leave you speechless emotionally. So if someone new is coming into your life, they're going to give you they're going to make a confession of their love to you, and it's going to leave you speechless. Okay, so emotions, a shift in your emotions, identity, a shift in your values, some long overdue are underway. All right, so you're changing your emotions, you're changing your identity, you're changing your values, slowly but steadily. Okay, surely you're going to be able to change a lot of things about yourself. At this point, not distraction but transmutation. Okay, so you're mutating, you're changing, you're growing, you're changing a few things about yourself, whether it's how you speak, whether it's how you feel about yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you dress, how you act with people, how you eat, how you take exercises, how you take time for yourself. You are actually changing. You're beginning to bring in some new values into your life. All right, so like the phoenix, you rise, love remains but transformed. Okay, from the lessons you've learned, you're being able to transform your love into something that you can control. All right, so you're healing and there is abundance. You're healing and there is abundance. So your healing is actually emotionally. The healing is this abundance is also coming in emotionally, but also remember, because you're balancing, it's also coming financially, it's also coming physically, it's also coming spiritually, it's also coming mentally and psychologically, and in every other area of your life. So now all energies recognize that what they lost, they are recognizing what they lost, because when you walked away, they didn't know what they had. Now that you have walked away and you're changing your values, you're changing your personality, you're changing how you're doing things, you're taking care of your workspace more strongly right now, a lot of old energies are coming back. A lot of old energies are starting to realize who you really are, who you really were in the first place, the whole time you were with them and the whole time you walked away. All right, right now old energies are regretting. That's just the whole point. All right, a lot of old energies are regretting, because now they're starting to realize who you are, you truly love. As a Scorpio, love is just an intense thing for us. All right, as a Scorpio, your work is so important to you. Okay, and old energies right now are starting to realize. So old relationships, old friendships, old energies, even your own family is starting to see you in a different plane. Your own family is starting to see you as a different person. You're starting to show more of your true personality, slowly but surely. For Scorpio, us trusting is not an easy thing, but you're being able to give that which you feel like is comfortable for you to show. All right, but eventually as you're growing, remember we are growing, so at one point or another we're going to have to show so much more than what you're showing right now. Okay, so navigate opportunities, for they are coming. So your health is actually at a very big standstill right now. You're struggling with your physical state right now. I struggled personally with my stomach yesterday. It gave me a long day, that at one point or another I wasn't able to do as much projects as I wanted to do, but I was able to do enough to say at least I've done something for today, enough for me to be able to say I feel like I've made an effort. Okay, so I didn't just lose the day in my emotions and in my personal taking care of myself, all right, but I also did something for my workspace, so that I feel like there's so much balance in all right, or in both. Okay, so your feminine and your masculine side need to balance. So taking care of your health really helps you a lot, so that you can be able to also show up emotionally for this person. You cannot show up to this person if you're not able to be okay yourself. And if you have a supportive partner, that's a beautiful thing, because they're being able to see that you're hurting, that you're struggling with something, and that you desire some assistance at one place or another. And this person being able to offer that is such an amazing gift. It's so beautiful, it's magnetic, it's amazing. But don't lose yourself so much in this energy that you forget that you had projects to work on, that you have yourself to also work on. Take care of this yourself and take care of this person, but also remember to take care of your work. Okay, yeah. So you'll be able to catch up today on pending jobs, pending projects, whatever it is you've put pending, all right, and you'll be able to actually clear up space and time for other things. That's a beautiful energy. So if you're able to actually have a little bit more focus today than yesterday, that's an amazing thing, all right, but still be able to take care of your health. For your digestive system is really affected, all right. This change affects you in one way or another. So could be headaches, could be stomach pains, digestive system issues. As you can see, I'm already struggling a lot with gas. So your your digestive system really needs you. Your gastric health needs you. You're too much under a lot of pressure that you could be having headaches at this point. All right. Yeah. So take care of that. But you'll feel fulfilled in this catching up on pending jobs, pending opportunities, and finishing them. You'll feel so fulfilled. All right. So don't let profit be the only thing that matters to you right now. Okay, value your professional development. Your growth is part of your new job too. All right, and you're ready for new challenges. So your growth, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, mentally, is very important. Every part of your life right now is really important. So take care of that. Take care of your emotions. Take care of yourself. Take care of your work. Take care of your development in every part of your life. All right, whether there's challenges or not, try as much as to do however small an effort you'll be able to make in that space. You'll have done something different, something much more that will grow you or build you or help you out in one way or another. All right, and create a better space for yourself and for your partner and for your workspace already. So how patient you are for your change may not be what you want. You may not be able to receive what you want, but you'll be able to receive what will help you grow. So be patient. I know as youths or young people, we want things done fast. Or if you're not in that energy, you've already grown spiritually, you just want a lot of things. Okay, you're not going to be able to achieve all of those things. Okay, but you'll be able to achieve something that will help you grow in one way or another. Okay, but if you're also able to achieve what you wanted, that's a beautiful energy. That's a magnetic and beautiful, wonderful energy. This could be from support from people. This could be your own energy that you put so much effort into. You've worked so much. You've decided that relationships are not for you right now. You put aside your relationship and your emotions, that you focus on your work, that whatever it is you'll be able to achieve as your goal, as your dream, as your purpose, it will be all from your own efforts. And that will be so magnificent. That will be so beautiful. Okay? Yeah. So you still have a fear of scarcity. That starts your day. All right? That starts today. And that also ends today. All right? Because however little of a change in your mindset you have, you'll be able to show you this new magnitude energy, this new abundance energy. Okay, So however small a shift of kind of mindset, a scarcity mindset you have, from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, however small the change, it's going to be magnificent, it's going to be beautiful, because it starts to show the possibility of your future, the possibility of this dream and this goal that you're having, all right, coming into fruition, coming into a physical state, being seen, being heard, being felt, being touched. Right, so it's beautiful to have some changes in your abundance, in the mindset that you have. So from scarcity to abundance. So abundance is an alignment. Let go of the fear that you still strive for, that still has value to you. Right, and get into this abundance mindset. So stillness and self-worth is very important. So you could have grown already spiritually, so you're more still. You're using your mental state more than your physical state. All right, your self-worth is very important. So stillness and self-worth. Okay, you could be still, but you're doing a lot more than that person who's physical. All right, who's focused on other energies, who's focused on being there and being there and being everywhere. All right, but you also need to learn to be spiritually grow, so that you can be able to be still and also be able to still be self-worthy. Okay, so don't undercharge your services, make an impact. You'd rather have just enough financial support, just have enough financial abundance put out there, or financial self-worth put out there, than undercharge someone and reduce your self-worth. It's not going to be worthy. You'd rather overcharge and feel self-worthy and feel like yourself and feel like whatever services or goods or your own energy you're putting out there is worthy. Okay, then undercharge and feel like later on come back to your dreams and realize they are not working out, or come back to yourself and feel less self-worthy, and that's not going to be a beautiful energy. All right, so no Scorpios. All right, so your true financial power comes from your spiritual clarity, visualization to what true financial freedom looks like for you. So however, whatever financial freedom looks like for you, could be a big piece of land, could be a car, could be a house, could be whatever it is it looks like, could be a family, could be children for you. Whatever freedom looks like to you, could be financial freedom, could be emotional freedom, whatever freedom looks like to you, get to that. All right, so true financial power comes from spiritual clarity. So whatever spiritual clarity is, whatever goals you have, whatever plans, whatever future you see yourself into, that is spiritual abundance. Right, that is true financial power. Okay, that is spiritual clarity. Okay, so write down your goals. Spiritual clarity is where you've written down your goals, or you have them in mind, and this passion for you to be able to fulfill them. Okay, that is spiritual clarity. So don't limit yourself to circumstances. Leave them, let them be. Deal with what you can and what you have at the moment. So energy of abundance flows to you. Let go of control. Let the universe surprise you and bring in something better. Okay, so you wanting something a certain way all the time will not always work out. Okay, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, but having so much control in what you want will not allow the better thing to come into your life. All right, so wanting to so much be in your workspace and let go of your emotional states, at one point or another you're going to feel lonely. You're going to want to be with someone. You're going to want someone to take care of you, and your finances can't always be the source that helps you. And sometimes it's very unfortunate that people come into your life only for your finances. I've been in that energy. It's very frustrating. Someone just comes into life simply because you have money. It's very, 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 very disrespectful. It affects you in so many negative ways. You don't seek true love. You don't seek true love. You don't feel that love. They are really there just for your finances, or for this abundant energy that you already have. And it's very frustrating to see that you're giving out love and not receiving it back. So put yourself out there, but also remember to balance yourself in love as well as your workspace, so that you don't feel at one point or another someone is with you for certain things or certain specific kind of mindset that you have. All right, yeah, so don't limit yourself to circumstances. So energy of abundance flows to you. Let go of control. Let the universe surprise you and bring you something better. Reevaluate where you place your time. Okay, reevaluate where you place your time. Could be emotionally, could be at workspace, but don't balance so much on one side and forget the other side. Continue balancing. All right, it's not going to be easy. It's not easy to focus right now, but try and focus. Okay. True wealth begins with responsible stewardship. So remember, however little God gives you, He wants to see you how He can rely on you to multiply it or take care of it. All right, and you cannot be a good steward if you're not responsible. Okay, so you have to be responsible with the little, and you'll be able to be um, trusted with more. Okay, so respect your privacy more. You need it. You need a lot of your privacy, your private time right now. Okay, greater security than what you seek in the future. Greater security. So security could be on both aspects: your feminine energy and your masculine energy. This could be your emotions, your relationships, your situationships with family and friends and all that, but also in your workspace, in your projects, in your goals, in your dreams, and in your plans. So great security in both aspects. That's beautiful. Whether you lose one or the other, you're still in a good space. Okay. um or whether one comes down and the other is too high, or the other one is too still starting to grow and the other one is too high, you're still being able to navigate both. You're not now in only one energy that you're feeling lost when it's lost. You're actually balancing both. So right now you're not so much in a bad space. Okay. You're actually having so much security with you. So important that you're both okay. Okay, you are both okay. This could be you and your partnership, this could be you and your work, this could be you and your relationship. Okay, so going step by step in relationships, and that's a beautiful thing. Going step by step, don't rush into things. Okay, just go step by step. Protect your peace. Going step by step actually allows you to protect your peace, allows you to take some time for yourself, allows you to have some abundance energy. Okay, because now if you're being able to take care of yourself, when you're going to be able to go into this relationship and take it step by step, you've already given something to yourself. So you don't feel like that person is overtaking something or overdoing something or taking too much of your time. You've already given something to yourself. um Lead by vibration. Don't imitate and don't lose your center. Okay, don't imitate, don't lose your center. Okay, lead by your own vibration, your own vibration. So inner calm reflects outside. Inner calm reflects outside. So your joy benefits. Your joy benefits. Your joy benefits you. Your joy benefits your work. Your joy benefits your space. Your joy benefits your relationship. Your joy benefits every part of yourself. Okay. Yeah, so keep your boundaries sacred. Okay, keep your boundaries sacred. um you could have a partner that is so overwhelming that at this point you need to create boundaries for them to know that you need your own personal time, for them to understand that them giving to themselves some time and giving you some time to take care of yourself, to take care of your projects, to take care of your goals, to take care of your dreams, allows you to balance. And this boundary helps you both. Okay. So your energy is calm. Ensure that you remain stable. All right. Remain stable in your energy, for it is calm right now. Keep it that way throughout the day. All right. So things that feel stable to you, you will receive help that you need. So whatever assistance in one space or the other, one thing or the other, you'll be able to receive that assistance. Okay. So don't worry. You and your work or your partnership or your relationship are fine. Okay. So you are intelligent and you see issues coming. Okay. Whatever issue it is you see coming, you have a chance or an opportunity to be able to intuitively start understanding it. Where is it coming from? Why is it coming? How can I be able to fix it? How am I seeing it? How can I be able to be calm in this issue that is coming in? All right, how am I going to be able to handle this in a much more stable space or a stable state that I'll be able to be balanced? Okay, and also be able to balance out if it's your workspace, if it's your partnership, if it's your relationship, and you'll be able to know how to be able to work through hand in hand with this person or with this state. Okay, so you're also very intelligent for this, and that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So it's not a good day for debate, so do not debate, do not argue, do not fight. Debate is simply just going towards the same directions. Arguing, fighting, one person feeling better than the other one, it's not going to be a good day for that today. Okay. um So you'll misinterpret or you'll be misinterpreted. So don't go for debates today. This is also going for students, okay? So students, start studying something extra. Not just for students, but for everybody else. Start studying something extra, something new, something that will take a little bit more of your attention, so that you start going back into this focus energy. It will allow you to be able to go back into this state where you can give some time to yourself. You can give some time to your dreams. You can give some time to your goals. You can give some time to your own plans. Okay, and this is beautiful. Studying something extra will be able to help you to get into this thing. So something complementary to whatever it is you're working on. So you'll be able to excel at projects today, and that's a beautiful thing. So as usual, in every last part of our videos, you're going to be able to go into this compatible signs for today and be able to manage a beautiful day. Okay. But before that, kindly like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not going to be able to subscribe, kindly like, so that I'll be able to, my videos will be able to be suggested to somebody else that will be able to like or comment or subscribe and help this channel grow. Okay, and be able to be assisted with this. All right. So your first sign is a Sagittarius. Okay, you'll be able to have a fantastic astrological position in attitude. So a good attitude is a Sagittarius today. You'll be able to complement each other, love each other, take care of each other best. All right. The second sign is the Pisces. So lots of fun, positive attitude. I'd really love to be the Pisces today, because you can already feel the energy today is kind of not too fun, but also fun. You understand? So being with the Pisces at least 20 minutes for today would change a lot of things today. But also, you can build this for yourself. You're a Scorpio, you already have all these signs within yourself. So you're able to actually know when to have fun, have a little joy time, and also be able to go balance and focus. Okay, back to back. Okay, that's just it for Scorpios. You can cry right now, and the next minute you wake up, you go back to work like nothing happened. So the same thing goes. You can be able to have a Pisces energy today. Have so much fun, enjoy yourself, have some good times, have some positive times and positive attitude, and also go back to work. Okay, and the last energy for today is a Capricorn. So you're going to have so much progress. You're going to progress in whatever you have, whatever you're going to do today with a Capricorn today, a Scorpio, you're going to be able to progress. So whether emotionally, psychologically, physically, financially, whatever you're doing creatively together, it's going to make a very big project, a very big progress. Okay, thank you guys so much, and that is the last sign for today. So your last three signs for today are Sagittarius, Pisces, and a Capricorn, and that's it for today. I thank you so much, guys, for coming back into these messages and tarot prophecies and tarot readings for today. And thank you so much for every other day that you've come back. As always, thank you for coming with me, and if you've enjoyed, kindly like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow for more. Okay, thank you, and have a lovely day. I pray to God, the universe, and spirit to be able to bless you and have a wonderful and beautiful and peaceful day, and to focus as well as balance your emotions as well as your work. I thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Thank God for you. Ashe. Amen. Love you guys.